Hi, in today's video I'm going to show you how to create a stock item for a stone item on the system. So what we're going to do is we click on inventory on the menu, and below that we'll see the second one option. It says stone module. We click on that, and below that it says stone master. So once we click on that, you'll see a new screen will appear that will show stone master. So to create a new item, we're going to click on add, the green cross over there, and you'll see it shows you a stock code generation. So this gives you a few different options how to create the stock code that you want to for the stone. So I'm going to just start with the user defined. Basically, user defined means that you can put any letters or numbers that you wish to create for your stock number. Okay, so let's just say if I create here DIA 123 and I click on the save button, there you can see is our stock code. Okay, so that's one way to create the stock code. I'm going to close this and go back to it again. We've got another option where it shows us code incremental. So if here we type in here, let's say we can choose the diamond and the color is let's say it's an E color, and we say the clarity is SI1 and the shape is going to be round and the cut is brilliant. Okay, and we'll just make this 0.5. Okay, I just want to show you now, if we click on save, there you can see this is the option now. It can create the code for you. So basically it picks up the characteristics of the stone and abbreviates them here in the stock code, and then it puts an incremental number behind there. Okay, so that's another way how to create the code. The industry code is basically exactly the same, semi-user defined. What you're able to do is you can type in, it allows you a few letters to type in for your code, basically like a prefix. And if we click on your save, we can then choose our item. Let's say it is a diamond, and we choose the color is an E, and the clarity will go again SI1, and the shape will make it round. Okay, and the cut will say it's brilliant. Okay, and now we click on save. Similar thing, basically it puts a incremental number behind your sort of prefix that you created for your stock code. So those are a few different options how to create the stock code. But what I'm going to do for this demonstration purposes, I'm going to create a new code, and I'm just going to stick to what we call the industry code. So that's where you don't have to put any thought into actually creating the stock code. You basically, it's going to create the code for you based on the stone characteristics that you enter here. So if I choose here, for example, now it's a diamond, and we'll stick with a color which is E, and the clarity which is, let's say, SI1. Okay, and the shape is round. So you can see that these are all predetermined stone characteristics already set up on the system. If there is any characteristics that are not on here which you are looking for, please contact us and we'll help you create them. Okay, so I'm going to continue finishing. Just say the cut is brilliant, and the carat range, we'll say this is a 0.5 carat stone. Okay, and we'll say if you do need to use things like symmetry, these can be created as well. Same thing, you can contact us and we'll show you how to set up these symmetries. But for this demonstration purposes, I'm just going to stick to the general characteristics of the stone. So if we click on here where it shows you description, notice it copies and pulls the description in for you based on the diamond, the color, the clarity, the shape, and it puts in there the carat size of the stone as well. Okay, then we've got things like grading. That will basically be the laboratory where the stone was sort of certified. So we'll have a look here. So in this purpose we've got GIA, If you want to create any other ones, you can do that. Let's say it's a EGL. Okay, it's EGL. Okay, or EGI should I say? Okay, whichever ones that you need to create. If I press here where it shows you F2 to quick add. Okay, so we'll press F2 on your keyboard. You can click underneath there where it shows you the description, and we click on save. So now we've got a new default created for the grading. The cert number, that's basically the certificate number of the stone, so you can enter that number in there. The matrix update, you can ignore that. There where it shows you the currency, US dollar, always leave that in US dollar because all your stones should be priced in US dollar. It will automatically just prompt you for when you sell the item for the rate of exchange. Then we got supplier code. So if your supplier has a specific code for the stone, you can type in their code. If it is, it's not. This is not. Should I say important? It's obviously it's optional. You can add it. It's for later use. Okay. So if you know the stone which supplier it came from, you can select the supplier's details. Okay. Now we're getting to the pricing. So this way it shows you a wrap dollar per carat. Okay, but you'll notice below there it says the purchase wrap dollar per carat. So what we're going to do is we're going to ignore that first one because this field basically gets used for when you update from a wrap file on the system automatically. It'll automatically put the new wrap price in there. So all our stones are priced per carat. So let's just say at the time that you purchased it, the wrap was, let's call it $1,000 per carat on the stone. Okay. If you want to, you can make that the same amount on the top there. Okay, so now we've got your purchase cost per carat. So when you purchase the stone from the supplier, this is where you're going to enter what is the price that you paid for that stone per carat. So let's just say it was $800 per carat. Okay, can you notice here it shows you a purchase wrap percentage minus 20. Okay, so it automatically calculated what was the wrap percentage below wrap that you purchased it. So if you don't know the purchase cost straight away, and you do know the percentage you bought below wrap, for example, if I set it to minus 10%, if I enter the key, can you see that it automatically changed the cost price, what you purchased it at? Okay, so the next thing that we need to work out is the price that we're going to sell the stone for. Okay, so we got here retail price per carat. So this is what you're going to determine what you're going to sell it. So if it's the same price as the wrap, you can leave it the same there. Or if you're selling it above the wrap price, you see there's a wrap price percentage. So if I say it is 10% above wrap, can you see it will automatically calculate the price above wrap? But let's just say in real terms, it might be something like minus 5% wrap. So there it calculates your price for you. Okay, so that's the price per carat. Then we've got here, it shows you the VAT price. That's the price. In this demonstration, it's showing you there the 20%. So whatever your VAT percentage is, it will automatically calculate the correct amount there. Then you can see it's automatically showing you the unit price. So to get to that unit price, it took the purchase cost per carat times by the carat weight, calculated the unit cost. And here you can see it's showing you the unit cost, the inclusive amount. Okay, and there it's showing you the unit price, inclusive amount. The other prices over here are just for your reference if you want to, when you need to quote people on prices, you need to quickly calculate things. So if you say, for example, this one you sell it minus 8% below wrap, and that one is maybe minus 7% below wrap, and that one is minus 6% below wrap. So what it does is automatically calculates those prices for you. Now for this example that we've done, this is basically a loose stone or a single stone that we've set up here. Okay, so you can see you leave it on, by default you leave it on loose. The other things you can be able to put in here, the length, the breadth. So whatever the statistics are of that, or should I say the dimensions of that stone, you can enter those details in there if you want to. So I'm just making up some arbitrary information here. Okay, and then if there's specific text that you want for the label, you can be able to put that into there if you want to label the item as well. Okay, the other information it has here, same thing, you've got depth, ground, and pavilion, girdle, rider, and fluorescent and crescent. If you need further information about this, you can be able to contact us. But basically what I've done here, this is how you create a profile for a stone item. So once we've done all of that, we click on save, and now we've saved our stone item.